civil society organizations would like stronger wording against illegal financial flows in the final text of the 14th United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. It is estimated that Africa loses upwards of $50 billion to money made through illicit means. With more on these details, here now is Alex Mwangi.
At global forums, civil society organizations are a common feature, and the case is not different here at UNCTAD 14, where they are seeking to have their agenda adopted.
We are really fighting very, very hard to have strong language again into the negotiating text, particularly with regard to the definition of illicit financial flows. The corporates might say they have their own definition. Developed countries have their own definition. The one we're using broadly speaks to the movement of capital, financial capital, from one country to another, but is generated through illegal means.
There are many demands on the table in the ongoing negotiations, and the civil society organizations are cognizant that outcomes may go either way.
This is a political process. You know, you win some, you lose some. We try and put our messages through the member states, through the friends of civil society. Sometimes you get the inclusions, and sometimes you don't. It's very difficult to gauge which ones get in and how impactful they've been.
The president of UNCTAD 14 has expressed the overarching ambitions of the conference, with two key agreements being targeted. And so it will be a political declaration. We have already agreed on a name for it as a country, and it's going to be called the Nairobi Azimio. We were discussing the name for it, but I think now we've all agreed on the Nairobi Consensus. So there will be the Nairobi Azimio, which is the declaration, and the Nairobi Consensus, which is the negotiated text. The substance of the ongoing negotiations is a matter that is tightly kept under the lid. Actually, as we speak, some are being resolved. So even if I try to talk to you about them, I think I'll be out of step with what is going on in the rooms. It's also not good practice to actually talk about text that's under negotiation and call issues controversial. A global partnership to tackle the rising threat of illicit trade will be discussed on Wednesday, as well as the role of competition policies in regional integration. Alex Mwangi, NTV.